So, a common question I get from student pilots when they are trying to get ready for their solo cross country is what is a good altitude to pick for the flight? Now, the first thing you need to think of is what direction are we going? If we are going to be above 3,000 feet AGL, if we are going east, it needs to be odd and plus 500. And if we're going west, it needs to be even and plus 500. And it is plus 500 so that when we have IFR traffic, there is separation about 500 feet. The next thing you need to consider is our winds aloft. You always if possible, get a tailwind. A tailwind is going to help you better. You also, the higher up you go, the chances are you might even get into a headwind. The other thing you want to notice is terrain as well as airspace. You need to make sure that you're giving yourself plenty of distance from if you're like in a high elevation where there's mountains. And you also want to think of, do I want to go in certain airspaces? And if you want to avoid that, you obviously need to go a little bit lower so you cannot hit that. So big things to remember when we are trying to pick a altitude is one, if we're going east or west, two, based on our weather, three, based on terrain, and four, we're going to base it off of airspace. So if you go through those four things, you should be able to pretty much get a pretty good guarantee of what an altitude should be like for your solo cross country. So that is how you pick what altitude you should be at.